My name is Adeniyi Shonubi. Before I put God first in my life, my financial life was a mess. I had £10,000 worth of debt. I was involved in a business that's losing £30,000 a month. Financially, it was just a mess. There's no other way to describe my financial situation. The frustrating thing is I had a good job. I had a very good job. It was paying well, but I just couldn't make ends meet. You know, it was a case of as everything, in fact, it was so bad, I was using credit cards to pay off credit cards from loan to loan to loan. It was just a vicious, horrible cycle of debt and misery. Family life, my love life was a mess as well. You know, single, I was a womanizer. Everything was just a complete mess. I took a decision to get serious with God, and I made a vow. Nobody asked me to, but I decided to make a vow myself to say, my God, I will stop the womanizing. I will not be involved in anything that will cause me to go back into those things that I know to be wrong, and I've learned to be wrong. No one ever accused me in the church, but I learned it was wrong. I felt it was wrong. I stopped doing those things, and I said, I will wait on you, my God. And I waited a good year, and then I met a woman of God, happily married, blessed. Initially, when I was told about tithe, I thought, my goodness, you must be crazy. I have debts, you're telling me about tithe? But when I actually put God to the test, and I was faithful in my tithe, the debt was cleared. The very first thing that happened when I started paying my tithe, the first thing I noticed, within a month, I stopped touching my overdraft. That was the first thing that got my attention. I thought, wow, because my financial situation hadn't changed then, but somehow I stopped having to touch my overdraft. Then someone came along and actually bought that business that I was involved in. I didn't totally own that business, but I was involved in it. I had a stake in that business. Someone bought it, and I used that money to pay off my debts. I actually used some of the money towards the house as well. So it was, you know, from then on, I've had 3 promotions since then. God is just faithful when it comes to tithe, just faithful. I have found I think it's been about 8 years now, I've had not one day of regret for being a tither. When I didn't put God first, I was not tithing. All I suffered was loss. That's the only word I can use, loss. I was suffering loss. When I put God first, it was just a transformation financially. There's a big, and I mean a big difference. Even in my workplace, there's a big difference. Even now, with this recession, I am doing sales that other people are thinking, how on earth is he able to do that? You know, so yes, that's the difference I see. I'm more confident because I know I'm a partner with God. I literally believe I'm a partner with God as a tither, and he honors me every single time without fail.